Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Amy DuPont. The City of La Crosse staff concerned with recent cases of property damage and vandalism. In 2021, La Crosse police took more than 360 reports regarding those crimes.
The La Crosse Board of Public Works is especially concerned with vandalism and damage done in downtown parking ramps. News 8 Now's Rob Romano joins us now to explain what the city hopes to do about it. Good evening, Rob.
Good evening, Amy and Ken. I spoke with La Crosse Parking Utility Coordinator Joe Peterson by phone. He says cameras are going to be placed at the Riverside parking garage later this year, but he didn't have any more information about further installations. One person I spoke with feels like cameras are not a proactive way of dealing with vandalism that could already be taking place. As Todd Mandel walks on J Street in La Crosse, he's thinking about property damage and thefts.
Cameras, though, tend to be a reactive response, right? They're the thing you use to find out who did the thing.
Mandel feels like security cameras are a decent way to keep people safe, but they don't go far enough.
It doesn't solve the problem for the person who had their car damaged or broken into or vandalized.
At the La Crosse Board of Public Works meeting on Monday, city officials mentioned the issue of vandalism in downtown parking garages. But the La Crosse Police Department has not yet gathered any new statistics on this trend. We're told they will provide numbers on it later this week. The city of La Crosse plans to add cameras to the Riverside parking garage at 424 2nd Street South later this year, according to La Crosse Parking Utility Coordinator Joe Peterson. Mandel hopes spending taxpayer money on cameras turns out to be a wise investment.
I mean, I would hope the city's making those decisions based on data, right? Like, if there are more break-ins at those parking lots, then that makes sense to me. That's where we only have so many resources.
So far, La Crosse Mayor Mitch Reynolds has not yet been willing to comment on the issue of vandalism at downtown garages. According to a city spokesperson, he's still waiting for numbers from the police. But some people tell us they're concerned. One man who didn't want to show his face had this to say earlier.
It's going to be the Wild Wild West, and every man or woman for themselves. I want the drivers and vehicle owners to understand that out of sight is out of mind. So put your things in your glove compartments. Don't leave cameras and cell phones, mail especially, laying out, because all that stuff can be taken.
And according to the La Crosse Police Department, from 2020 to 2021, there was a nearly 7.7% increase in property destruction and vandalism incidents citywide. Amy and Ken, back to you.
All right, thank you, Rob. Also in 2021, police citywide arrested 244 adults for property destruction or vandalism.
And La Crosse Police says that same year, officers arrested 60 adults for receiving stolen property.